Greetings. Welcome again to the New Dawn Security Staff Video channel. Purpose of this video is to provide you with additional options in greeting visitors / identifying potential intruders. Our purpose here is to again provide you options in the real purpose of enhancing the safety and security on campus as much as possible. So, first thing, let's define visitor. Visitor for our purposes is anyone on campus that does not have a badge and is not known by you as a current staff member or student. So if that is a student visiting from another campus or a parent or anybody walking around with a official uniform on, anybody that does not have a visitor's badge on is considered a visitor for our practical sense. What we do from this point, again, a cordial greeting, like most of you do a great job of already. Hi, welcome, whatever feels comfortable to you. Just for safety purposes, make sure that you keep at least an arm's length distance away. Not in order to be standoffish, not to be rude, but to just enhance safety as much as possible. If that person seems to be fine and just lost or looking for the main office, again, direct them to the office and, if possible, watch them walk all the way to the office. If that's not possible, call the office, let them know that you just spoke with a visitor and they are on their way to campus, on their way to the front office. So that's step one. Step two is recognizing somebody that seems disheveled or seems upset. They're not quite right. And again, a lot of different scenarios that could come up with. You see them, they don't have a visitor's badge on, and again, you're maintaining that arm's length distance. Your job at that point is to, again, direct them to the office and ensure that they get there. If that means that you have to leave your classroom, asking a neighbor or teacher, if possible, to watch your class for a second, whatever you need to do to direct them to the front office, having them walk in front, you walking behind as much as possible, to make sure that they get up to the front office safe and secure. If it creates more of a hazard for you leaving your classroom than it does for you walking this person up, call the office. Let them know simply that you have an upset visitor on campus and that they are heading towards the office at this point. The greatest amount of time that you can watch and ensure they get to the front office, the more safer and secure campus will be. Last but not least, if there is a person that's on campus without a visitor's badge or even with a visitor's badge that becomes an imminent threat, they have a weapon, they have something on them that looks threatening and they're acting in a threatening manner. At this point, whatever you can do to secure yourself and your children, staff, whoever that you're around, as much as possible. If you have the opportunity to call a lockdown, call the lockdown immediately. If you're in a room that has the ability to voice that lockdown, do it. Voice code red, code red, code red. Immediately after you do that, secure your environment, secure your area, make sure kids are as safe as possible. If you happen to be outside of the building, you don't have access to the intercom system, immediately calling the office, letting them know that there is a threat on campus, there's a threat on campus. That's all you need to do. They're going to take it from there and call the lockdown. If, for some reason, you're on campus outside of regular school hours and you notice this threat, there's somebody on campus walking towards, you're in the building, they're in the building with you, any which way at all that, again, a scenario presents himself where there is a threatening individual with a weapon on campus and nobody else is around or just a few people, whatever you can do as fast as you can to call 911. Let them know that there is an immediate threat on your campus. Let them know where you are and secure yourself as quick as possible. If there are other people on campus that you know of, and it's, again, a Sunday afternoon and there might be a few teachers working, calling a lockdown, absolutely the right thing to do. Code red, code red, code red. Make sure that anybody in the building knows to secure themselves as fast as possible. So, just to conclude and to kind of summarize, Anybody on campus without a visitor's badge, regardless of age, is considered a visitor that we need to approach. We have to make sure that that person gets a visitor's badge on. Once those people are approached and you identify that they're just lost, misplaced, whatever it is, direct them to the office. Try and make sure they get to the office. If you can't do that, call the office, let them know they're coming. If they seem upset, disheveled for any sort of reason, walk them to the office if it doesn't create a larger safety incident by you leaving your classroom alone. Again, having your neighbor watch your classroom is sufficient. If there creates the scenario that there is somebody on campus and it is a threatening situation, immediately ensuring your safety and your student safety by barricading yourself wherever it is possible that you can be in a lockdown position, calling a lockdown on the intercom system as fast as possible, saying code red, code red, code red, and again, ensuring that your children, the people in your environment, are as safe as possible. We will cover a little more in depth different actions and options you can take at that point. But again, in the idea of simply identifying potential intruders, welcoming visitors, 99% of the time it's going to be a welcome, cordial greeting. But we're ensuring we know everybody that's on campus, we know when they're on campus, and we know who they are when they're on campus. So I appreciate your help with this. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us or to talk to your administrators. We look forward to helping.